What's goody YTBC? What's good fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. Man, oh man, oh man. This ain't even really about the fight, man. The fight was what we expected, you know. The man, Danny Garcia, he lays a smackdown on Samuel Vargas, you know what I mean? The Colombian based out of Canada, you know. But that's what we knew what would have happened, you know what I mean? This guy, Samuel Vargas, was eating right hands all night, left hooks, you know. The man, Danny Garcia, just couldn't miss, you know what I mean? And it looked like this guy had like a blind side on his left side, Samuel Vargas, because he couldn't see that right hand coming, you know what I mean? It's like he didn't have his left hand to protect his face. It wasn't high up, and Danny Garcia just was pounding that man with the right hands, you know what I mean? In the first round, Danny Garcia drops the man with a vicious right hook, you know what I'm saying? Drops Samuel Vargas with a different vicious right hook that makes the man do a somersault on the canvas, you know what I mean? Samuel Vargas was not on the caliber of Danny Garcia, the WBC welterweight champion of the world. And look at this photo we have right here, man. Look at this, man. Danny Garcia was amped. Danny Garcia tells the man, Keith Thurman, you ain't shit neither. You ain't shit, and I'ma fuck you up, man. Those was his exact words. And he told them, I'ma fuck you up 3 times. And that right there, you see right there, that's when he's telling the guy, I'ma F you up, man. Danny Garcia wasn't playing with this man, and you already know he had his hype man, Angel Garcia, in the background, hyping him up, you know what I mean? Putting a battery in his back. You check it? Danny Garcia was amped, man. He ran out the ring as soon as the fight was over. How Tony Bellew jumped out there on David Haye out there in England a few weeks ago and confronted him and said, yo, when we gonna do this? And we already know when it's gonna happen, and big up to the PBC. March 4th, 2017, be there or be square. Unification match, WBA welterweight champion of the world, Keith Thurman versus the WBC green belt holder Danny Garcia with the most prestigious belt in the division, Floyd Mayweather's former belt, you know what I mean? Now, this is going to be a good fight, man. I'm sorry, I ain't even talking too much about the Vargas fight, but we already know that Danny Garcia did what he had to do, and he took a tune-up fight after not fighting since January, and he laid the smackdown on the guy and stopped the guy like he was supposed to, you know what I mean? If this fight went the distance, then this whole video would be on a whole different level, because I'd probably be dogging Danny Garcia right now, you know what I mean? But this man Danny Garcia, he definitely puts on a show out there in Philadelphia, in North Philly, in front of all his peoples out there in Philadelphia, you know what I mean? And Keith one-time Thurman, he's out there. He came through to see the fight with his own eyes, to see his next opponent. And man, the build-up for this fight is gonna be awesome, you know what I mean? I put up the post-fight interview of Danny Garcia and Keith one-time Thurman confrontation. I put it up so y'all could check it out for yourselves. But this right here is a fight I'm really looking forward to, man. Excuse me. This is what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? We was talking with a man nailed to boxing, and you know how they be hyping fights in WWF, trying to get the fan more interested. This is what we need more in boxing. We need more personality and characters like this. And Danny Garcia is usually a soft-spoken guy who lets his father do the talking. I know you have been seeing Angel Garcia on these YouTube channels lately, ES News and Seconds Out, man, and he's been talking a whole gang of stuff, man. But this guy, Danny Garcia, hey, he's going to back it up, in my opinion, man. Right now, in my opinion, I'm favoring him to beat Keith one-time Thurman, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, I like his resume better. I think he's fought better opponents. And, man, it's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait for this. If this is going to be how the build-up's going to be, then it's going to be all well and fine, you know what I mean? You know Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia going to go in on this man, Keith one-time Thurman. He's going to go in on his ponytail talking about Keith, you El DeBarge's nephew or something, man. You already know how Angel Garcia do, man. So we can't wait for the build-up, and we'll see what it do, all right? B Marsh Boxing, let me know in the comment section what you thought about this build-up and confrontation between Danny Garcia and Keith one-time Thurman. All right, peace.